Welcome back to Good Day. So many small towns make up what is Northwest Ohio. One of those is Tontogany, and this small town has a history of true and not so true stories. Hannah Grahowski and Mayor Matt Shanahan are here to explain. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so you were here back in August. We were just chatting. You're celebrating the town's 150th, right?
We were, yeah.
Yeah, and that went over well. You had a murder mystery that you put on for the town.
Yeah, we did, among many other events.
Yeah.
But one of the ones that we continued to hear a lot about was our murder mystery, and people kept asking, well, when are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? And the group of people we worked with was just fantastic.
Yeah, so you said, we'll do it again. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, so we said, we'll
Something similar.
It's like the Blues Brothers. We're getting the band back together.
Yeah.
And but we've got a little different twist on the story for our production this year.
Okay, so coming up Friday, Saturday, folks can come out and see live from Tontogany. But what if?
That's correct.
Yes, and that actually stems from truly how we came up with the show. So kind of a little background on this. After the 150th ended last year, we still had a lot of momentum, and we had some people who wanted to work on doing some additional revitalization downtown, and we were thinking, well, how can we creatively potentially raise a few extra dollars, whether we decide to put in some flowers or, any sort of projects like that, and again, the mayor and I had already worked on the 150th quite extensively together. So literally it started with like a question of like, well, what if we did this? Or what if we did that?
And that's how it got the name.
That's right.
What if, yeah.
That's right.
Yes, so what can people expect with the show?
I think what people are going to expect are they're going to see a lot of the same humor since it's the same cast and we already gel really well together. And they're going to see us take some true reality of things that used to be in Tontogany or happen in Tontogany, and then we're just putting a little different spin. Just as an example, in 1984, President Reagan did a whistle-stop tour and the train came through Tontogany. But what if the train derailed and he got stuck in Tontogany for 24 hours? What would that look like?
Okay,
and so we do a little something like that. And then there's a couple other topics that are true that we just kind of bring back to life.
But what if it went a different direction? Yeah. I like that. That's a lot of fun. So people can come out, learn a bit about the town, too.
That's right.
And also have a little bit of fun, raise some money as well. Your T-shirts here?
So the T-shirts are Tontogany State University, the Skeeters, based off of the Black Swamp area. And again, it's part of that what if. So right after the Civil War, the Wood County Fair was in Tontogany for 19 years. And so what if it never left? Would we have become a city? Would we have had our own university, our own big hospital? Would we be the seed of Wood County?
Wood County.
And so we do a little skit based off of the university.
Yeah. Yeah, and about how many people live in the village, do you know?
So the census in 2020 says 387.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer doing a census during a pandemic probably wasn't
And it was
the
an
best
interesting
timing.
time.
I
Yeah.
believe we're really closer to 450.
Okay, yeah. But, a tight-knit community, I imagine.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody knows your name, right?
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that has helped create this positive experience and success is because, you're not going to watch a show where you don't have a connection with the people. You know that's your neighbor, that's somebody you were in 4-H with, that was somebody, and so, we can even tailor it to our crowd to some extent. There's a couple times where we make a couple jokes and, you know who in the community, all well-intended, but you know who in the community is that person.
The punchline there, yeah. Oh, fun. So people can come out and watch the show Friday, Saturday. When and when's it all happening?
So it is, just to be clear, it's a series of smaller skits. It's not one long-running story like you've traditionally seen, maybe in other stage shows. But so Friday, Saturday, doors open at 7, shows at 7:30. It's at the Tontogany American Legion, which is right in town.
You know where it is.
That's right.
It's right. So for anyone who's not familiar with the village, we're located outside of Bowling Green. And then it's snacks and desserts provided. Tickets are $10. All of the information is on our on our Facebook page, Tontogany Revitalization. organization. And we actually have quite a few promo videos up there if you wanted to get a feel for what the show might be like.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, I want to see more of this.
Absolutely.
For sure. What is it like, you know, as mayor leading the town, to be able to do things like this and then also raise some money and do some revitalization?
Yeah, so Hannah and I say this all the time. It sounds cliche, but it does take a village. And we, as a smaller community, we struggle to maybe receive a bigger grant because of the matching money that we just don't have. And so working with your neighbors, your community on projects like this, to be able to get creative of raising some funds that we can turn around, go to building owners and say, hey, we have some funds to help do this or do that, or as she mentioned earlier, just brighten it up with some flowers downtown. And so it's great to be able to be that village, working with our fire chief, our local plumbers, school representatives. It's just community members.
Yeah.
It truly does take a village, and I think we live that model.
It does take a village. It really does.
Yeah, and you know, it's not just community members. We're truly family. We're truly friends. It's not just, oh, you're my neighbor, I can help you. We want to do it.
Yeah, it's very good. Well, you guys come on out and see, but what if? You know, see what may have happened. Friday, Saturday at the Tontogany American Legion. Folks, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Yep. We'll be back with some more Good Day right after this. Stay with us.